The story of Esther is a masterclass in courage, timing, and the belief that no one is where they are by accident. Set in the sprawling Persian Empire around 480 BCE, it's a narrative that shifts from the opulence of a royal palace to the terrifying threat of genocide. The Reluctant Queen. Esther, originally named Hadassah, was a Jewish orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai in Susa. Her life changed forever when King Ahasuerus, Xerxes I, in a fit of rage and vanity, deposed his previous queen and demanded a search for the most beautiful women in the empire to find a replacement. Esther was swept into the royal harem. Following Mordecai's wise, if cautious, advice, she kept her Jewish identity a secret. Through her grace and poise, she won the king's favor and was crowned Queen of Persia. The shadow of Haman. While Esther lived in the palace, a dark plot was brewing. Haman, the king's highest-ranking official, was an arrogant man who demanded everyone bow to him. When Mordecai refused to bow, due to his faith, Haman's pride turned to murderous intent. Instead of targeting just Mordecai, Haman convinced the king to issue a decree to exterminate all Jews throughout the empire. He cast Purim, lots, to choose the date of the massacre. When Mordecai learned of the decree, he sent word to Esther. He challenged her to use her position to save her people. Esther was terrified. Entering the king's inner court without an invitation was punishable by death unless he extended his golden scepter. Mordecai's response remains one of the most famous lines in history. And who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Esther's fear transformed into resolve. She asked all the Jews in Susa to fast with her for 3 days. She famously declared, "If I perish, I perish." Esther did not burst into the room and scream her accusations. She played a long game of diplomacy. The invitation. She invited the king and Haman to a private banquet. The second banquet. At the second feast, the king, charmed by her, asked what she truly wanted. The reveal. Esther finally revealed her identity in Haman's plot. The king was so enraged by Haman's manipulation that he ordered Haman to be executed on the very gallows Haman had built for Mordecai. Because the king's original decree could not be undone by Persian law, a new decree was issued allowing the Jews to defend themselves. They were victorious. And the mourning turned into a celebration. Courage. She risked her life against a law that didn't care about her status. Providence. Even though the name of God is never explicitly mentioned in the Book of Esther, the story is seen as a testament to divine orchestration. The Festival of Purim. To this day, the Jewish holiday of Purim is celebrated with joy, costumes, and the reading of the Megillah, the Scroll of Esther. To remember how a young woman's bravery saved an entire nation? If you like our Bible story, please subscribe to our channel. And hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our videos. In this channel, you will find wisdom from the Bible to lighten your walk with God.